Palmeiras come into this game in full survival mode. Avoid defeat and they are safe. But that is much easier said than done. Can they do it? We're about to find out. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Vermaelen making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Very nicely done. And it's Guardiola. Looking tidy in possession. Hit! And he's there to belt it away.
Switzerland would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now it's Puskás. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. And he lines up a... Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And this is Hullet. De Bruyne. And here's Stoichkov. And this is Puskás.
Puskás really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with...
And Hullet has another go! Goal, Switzerland! Del Piero at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Stoichkov. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's De Bruyne. Good read, needed to be. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. Nicely worked. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vermaelen. De Bruyne. And he's cut it out. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And smartly reclaimed. Looking to play him in. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, crossbar! Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. De Bruyne. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pinches it off him. Now it's Del Piero.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Good ball over the top. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Puskás! We've got a goal! Palmeiras are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Palmeiras restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's definitely not his best. Beckenbauer. Now Howson. And that is a little undercooked. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
There will be 1 minute added.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Messi. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Decent chance! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police department.
Second period then underway. De Bruyne, played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos, he leaps for it! Oh, good-looking ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. Del Piero. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Great vision. And this is Stoichkov. Looks across and plays it in. And De Bruyne! Goal! Palmeiras! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Palmeiras with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, terrible pass.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Guardiola. Saliba. Ball's played through, and that has been cut short. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And a chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Stam. Beckenbauer. Puskás. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Xavi Alonso supplying the width on this right-hand side. Czech claims it without any fuss. Now it's Messi. Palmeiras have it back and can go again. And that has sent him sprawling.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Over to the right flank. In by Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Shot could be off. De Bruyne! And that would have been game, set and match.
De Bruyne really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
It's Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's De Bruyne. Dink through. And that is expertly dealt with. Guardiola. Del Piero. Knocks it into space. Gets a good foot in there.
Palmeiras nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Roberto Carlos is wide and looking to get onto this. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tchouaméni, can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Roberto Carlos delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. De Bruyne claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great...